Hello, my name is William Tyler. Today I'm going to create a modern art piece in the form of a drawing. Now, this is a very special drawing with a lot of meaning and symbolism behind it, which I'll be discussing while I create it. Now, for this drawing, I'll be using various mediums, including, but not limited to, a graphite pencil, ink pens, and these colored pens. So, yeah, without further ado, let's begin.
I'll start with a street lamp. Now, this street lamp has a bit of significance to me. You see, the first time I drew this street lamp was for a project in French class. I was in 7th grade, and the project involved choosing a month of the year and drawing a representation of it. I chose December, or December with spelled R-E at the end, as it is in French. But rather than drawing Santa and some of the basic stuff you see, with Christmas, I chose to draw a piece with a street lamp at the center, with other stuff. There are other things, but mainly the street lamp. Apparently, this was very popular because many of my classmates who chose December started putting street lamps in their drawings. Since then, I continue drawing pieces with the street lamp, usually in a wintry wood, and with various characters surrounding it. First, it started off as a reference to the Chronicles of Narnia. Then it started to become more of a symbol for me. Right here, I'm currently using a red ink pen for the flame of the lamp. Perhaps the best way to finish up the street lamp is with these dual tip brush pens. Oh, and that's me, by the way. Oops, almost forgot to color in the flame. We now move on to the blue hearts, which have come to represent my soul. Or was it aura? Anyway, if my soul or aura had a color, it would be blue. In fact, I'm pretty sure blue is my lucky color. While on the topic of blue, I'll draw a blue wing to the right of the street lamp. This wing represents a figure called the Blue Angel, who in some ways represents the ice-cold traumatic side of my life. This also represents one of the 3 characters I made, based off myself. Now, this character's name is Johann Giovanna, and the Blue Angel is a manifestation of his soul that can create and control ice, and acts like a guardian angel to him. The Blue Angel itself is actually made of ice. Next, I'll draw a dragon wing on the left side of the street lamp. Dragons are one of my spirit animals and represent the burning and passion and rage I occasionally have. The dragon's fire is also a bit of an opposite to the Blue Angel's ice. This is the second of the 3 characters based off myself as well. Now, this character's name is Ishi, whose soul manifests into a dragon, which he summons by taking off the mask he wears in society. I'll draw a fox below the street lamp to symbolize the 3rd character. This timid character often carries a toy fox with him and reveals his true intellect when pushed in the right direction. This character, named Minoru, is trapped in what appears to be a school and must participate in a death game in order to make it out. Okay, I moved the camera so you can get a better view of what I'm drawing. Now, as I was saying, the fox represents the wholesome and childish side of me that masks an intellectual and deductive part. Oh, and one more thing I wanted to mention is that foxes are another spirit animal of mine. Moving to the top of the paper, I'll draw an hourglass representing time and a bit of arcada, but mostly time. I recommend putting a clock or an hourglass in any modern art piece because it's always going to represent some form of time. Returning to the angel and dragon, I'll draw some snowflake designs below the blue angel wing, along with some fire below the dragon wing. Now I will write the number 7007. The year I believe the world will end. Now, the lightning bolt represents my superhero persona that I made as a child, who happened to have lightning powers. Also, the strike of lightning, the trifecta of fire, ice, and storm is complete. Now, the timid character that I mentioned earlier is named Minoru, which starts with the letter M. I'll strike the paper with red marks of regret and guilt, along with eyes staring at me. I will cut the paper to symbolize how I want to cut myself out of loathing and guilt. I'll now put another M, but this time with two arches on each side that represents the doors to heaven and hell. Now, you probably can't see this, but I've cut off the corners of the paper to symbolize how I've cut off the toxic relationships I've had. Next, I'll use this duct tape to cover up everything. Well, not after I try to foolishly cut it with scissors. I'll just rip it off. Anyway, this symbolizes how I'm often forced to stay silent. Though we're often allowed to say whatever we want, the internet and the media take it away with controversies and distortions. You can't say anything without someone distorting what you say and blowing out of proportion. I will now put the title of the piece in sticky notes to show that this is indeed art. While I'm at it, I'll put my name in the corner of this masterpiece, along with another of the two arches and the M. Now, with this fantastic work of art completed, the only thing left to do is move this aside and put the video I've been recording together. While I'm putting this video together, I want to thank you for viewing this, because this means so much to me. I also hope that now you know a few things about how to make modern art.